Hello, it's me, Chelsea. Let's talk about how to hide that new growth that's coming in while you've been on lockdown, shall we? Let's just address it. Um, there are a few different ways that you could try to hide it or camouflage it. One way would be to use a box dye. Please don't do it. Please don't. Just, it's not going to be good for you. It's not good for anyone. I get it. If you have to do it, judgment free zone, like a Planet Fitness. But I prefer it if you didn't, and so will your hair. There's a few different ways that you could cover your new growth. You could do like a fun little like root spray, or you could, they have like little crayons you could use. I found that all of those have like advantages and disadvantages, which I'm happy to go into, but mostly I don't like that they don't give you a ton of coverage, and the ones that do give you a ton of coverage also don't really allow you to control where it goes. So like sometimes you leave with some like fun new freckles, or you know, a birthmark, or some like weird brown sweat. It's a whole issue. So I wanted to just show you guys a way to do it at your house without really having to leave, because we're not really allowed to anymore, right? You can use stuff you have at home on hand, stuff you maybe were like saving for a fun rainy day, but guess what? It's that rainy day. So what we're going to do is just cover our new growth, and by our, I mean me. I'm going to show you how to do it if you so choose to. If not, keep on scrolling. Who cares? I don't care. So what I'm going to use is just a shadow that is really close to what my hair color is. And I'm going to use a really tightly compact brush like this. The bristles are really, really short, which allows me to like pack in a lot of color product. I mean, like a lot of that shadow. And it allows me to kind of like really control where I put it. Any brush will do. Just know that this would be probably your best option. Not probably, it definitely is, I think. And you're watching my video, so it's my opinion. A brush like this is going to give you a lot less control, and also it doesn't pack on the same amount of pigment and color. Anything kind of like short and compact like that will really work, okay? So, grab whatever brush you have, do whatever you gotta do, you do you. And you're going to, well, hello. You're going to pack it in. I'm going to use this darker one, even though that, like, I know that that's, like, not really the matchiest one for me. But I just want you to be able to see it, because I'm just, like, nice. And I care about you, okay? So what you're going to do is just take your shadow, pack it in, and then go right up to your part line that people can see. Like that. And you're going to, like, press it on. So you're not really going to like brush it on. If you brush it on, you're going to be brushing the product away from you and off your hair strand. So you're just like kind of like wasting your life. We don't want that for you, okay? So I'm going to pack a little bit more in. And when I'm packing it in, I'm not swirling. I'm like dabbing, okay? So I'm like really like pushing that color into the brush. And then you just are like going to dab. Up, 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 up. Just like that, yeah? And then nobody can see your new growth, because nobody should be standing so close to you that they can see anything more than that. And yeah, it was so easy, and I had all this stuff at my house. How exciting. After you put it on, the best thing that you can do, or the thing that you should do, because this is like my advice, and I'm the one who started this advice, is spray with a little bit of I'm using the Eyeshadow Air Control, my favorite product. Wish it was a fragrance. And I'm just going to lightly spray it on, and then kind of like press down on it like that. Up, up. It's going to help just like seal it in. So if you are, you know, just having like a real thinking moment, or, you know, you decided that you should also paint your nails white like the Bachelorette, because, you know, there's no hair color happening right now. So why not YOLO? Then it just kind of like seals it in and prevents it from falling out. And then you also like keep it and lock it in for a few days. So like the next time that you wash your hair, it'll wash out. In the morning, it shouldn't have gone anywhere unless you're like the most wild animal that sleeps with like their head on the pillow, which I think that that's a completely separate issue, but I'm here for it. But it makes it so it doesn't like get all over your pillow, basically. Cool. Oh, let's not forget this fun tip, which I almost did. You can also use this fun trick to like hide in your weird bald spots. Like sometimes when I wear my hair back, like, which is like not currently, I don't often do that because that would be super weird of me to wear my hair back with these bangs and this short haircut. But, you know, not above it. But you could also use this when you're pulling your hair back because you're trying to like hide your haircut that's grown out, or you naturally just kind of wear your hair back because that's your jam, and I'm here for it too. You can just like put it in there, and then you can also fill in little spots that are like a little bit more sparse. It's kind of like Just for Men, but it's more like Just for Chels. Yeah, Just for Chels. Okay, and then you would spray it after you did that. So you could do it like just your part line. You can do it when you pull it back because you're trying to hide some haircuts and you've got a bunch of gray hair and new growth that you're trying to not let everybody on that video conference call know about. And that's that. Spray it in, lock it in, and thank you for watching this video. It was kind of fun, huh? I liked it.